Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have begged Queen Naomi so much as she threatened to leave the Lekki mansion, allegedly, if Ooni would do nothing to stop, the Oloris from visiting there time to time. Report reaching us allegedly was that Auntie Blue Blow had tried to access the mansion again recently after she visited Lagos, and she came to the mansion with an excuse that she was to drop, an envelope for KBAC in the mansion. Although, from what we are hearing, she was not allowed into the mansion, that she dropped the envelope at the gate of the mansion. Now, the question is that if this information is to be true, you left Ile Ife and you went to Lagos to attend an event, and you had something to drop. And where are you returning back to? Apparently, you are returning back to the monarch, you're returning back to Ile Ife. So, was it, necessary for you to go and drop it there at the Lekki mansion when you know that the monarch is not even there? As at the time you were there, the monarch was not there. And so why would you want to drop it at the Lekki mansion when you know that the woman who is there is not friends with you, does not want to see you guys, like does not want to have anything to do with you? And now it wasn't as if she wanted to drop it at the gate. From what we are hearing, that Auntie Blue Blow wanted access to go inside to drop it with Olori Naomi. And Naomi, even though it did not happen, but at the end of the day, they said she got really irritated, that she has gotten it up to here, that if the Ooni of Ife is not going to take charge and make sure this does not continue to happen, she's not going to stay in a place where she'll be looking over her shoulders over and over again, that if this happens again one more time, that she was going to leave. And you do know from what we are hearing that the Ooni of Ife has been the one begging her. And as a matter of fact, we heard allegedly that it was so much begging from so many camps that she agreed to come to that royal mansion. As beautiful as the royal mansion may be, as enjoyable as that royal mansion may be, peace of mind is very, very important for anybody. You want to be in a place where you don't have to look over your shoulder over and over again to do stuff. And so, we have seen a lot of people who left Nigeria, and some of them were doing absolutely well in Nigeria, but they left and they went overseas. And right in the country, their new country, they are made to take jobs that they could never have taken if they were in their country. But they tell you that even though I have to go through so much abroad, I prefer to stay abroad because it's easier, and I just knowing that I have security, like I am safe, okay? And so security is a very important part of anybody's life, no matter how enjoyable, excuse me, no matter how enjoyable the situation is, if you do not feel secured, you will never really enjoy it. And so they said she is saying that if this happens one more time, that she will be forced to leave the royal mansion. And they say Kabiyesi is begging that please, you should just exercise more patience, that things are going to fall into place. And right now, everybody's in that place where they are saying that we really hope that all these sacrifices and everything is going to be worth something at the end of the day. Because if after all that she's been through, at the end of the day, nothing happens, it's going to be really, really painful. But, at the end of the day, I do know that Queen Naomi will always be in a safe place because she is a great person and she is loved. And, you can see with everything happening, you can see that God is truly with her. And she has got the love of her husband, even though a lot of people don't want it to be so. They have been fighting and fighting and fighting, but the man is still pushing. And I think because Kabiyesi is alleged to be pushing, a lot of people are saying Queen Naomi needs to be more patient and also push as well. And a lot of people are saying there will be no need for her to leave the royal mansion. Where are you even leaving the royal mansion going to go to in the first place? Ooni of Ife has said that that belongs to you. You have to, own it, take ownership of it. If you continue to say you want to leave, it's because you're not owning it. You need to know that this is your own, and you have to stand in that place, be in that place where you're ready to take ownership of what rightfully belongs to you, rather than let other people bully you out of what belongs to you. And that is exactly what everyone is saying to Olorinami. What do you think? What do you think? Whatever you think, put it down in the comment section. Now, is everything we keep hearing is to be true? How do you, it can really, really be, for me, I feel very bad sometimes knowing that she was in that marriage and she was just doing her thing like every other person, every other marriage, every other woman would want to. And they pushed her out. Yes, I've seen a lot of people who say, who pushed her out? Did anybody ask her to leave her matrimonial home? Oh, yes, she left because she didn't feel safe anymore. There's nothing like security, emotional security, physical security. We talk about financial security, but financial security, we know everybody is striving towards gaining financial security. But when you talk about security, your own safety, knowing that you are safe, knowing that you don't have to look over your shoulder, knowing that you have a man who is ready to protect you as much as possible, that is the reason why women get married. Security, number one. Where I come from, they say that your husband is like an umbrella to you, okay? So when you have your husband, you have yourself covered, okay? At that time when she left, she never felt that sense of security that she had thought she would have when she got married. Allegedly, they said that was her complaint, and she left. And so when people come and they keep judging her over and over and over and over again, that's a problem. I see a lot of you come to comment section and say, hey, it's enough. You people should leave her alone. You too is enough. You still want to hear the gist. And so that is it. So what we are saying now is that people should understand. So, what we are saying now is that, she left. You know the reason why a lot of people love Queen Naomi? People love Queen Naomi because they know that Queen Naomi is not greedy. They know that Queen Naomi is not motivated by wealth, affluence, and that is why they love Queen Naomi. Let me tell you something. If Queen Naomi were to be a young woman who is motivated by the wealth, the recognition, the affluence, and everything that this, entanglement with the Ooni of Ife brings, okay? Queen Naomi would never have left that palace. No matter what happened, she would have been in that palace. But she is not like that. She's somebody who has developed herself and she knows that she is worth something really great. And that is why she left when she left. And I feel like because she left and these other people took over the entire palace, I feel like they should give her privacy. If everything we are hearing were to be true, I feel like they should give her some space. I feel like going to her over and over again for some kind of counseling, trying to give her give, trying to do this, trying to drop envelope, trying to see. I feel like you're invading her privacy. How far do you want her to run to? She left because she wanted to give you space, and the space is there. You guys wanted the entire palace and you have the palace. Take the palace, be there, and leave her alone. If she is at the royal mansion or sorry, in the royal mansion, allow her stay there in peace. So certainly, this is not too much to ask. I think that they need to give her a space, give her space, and let it. So right now, it's alleged that she is telling the Ooni of Ife that, look, if you don't deal with the situation, if you don't handle it, if you will handle it the way you have always handled other situations, I am going to leave. And I am, these are alleged information, okay? That if you're going to handle the situation the same way you have been handling other situations, I want you to know that I am going to leave and I will not continue to stay here. I want to be in a place where I feel safe. I want to be in a place where people will not come from time to time to bang the gate and call on me, approve for them to come in and all of that. I'm not going to continue to do this. You need to know that I am uncomfortable in this regard, and that is how it's going to stay. If you do not take care of this, I am indeed going to leave, and I am seriously, and I mean it, I am going to leave. And they said Kabiesi started begging and saying that, like, this has to end. He does not want this anymore. He doesn't want them to go back to where they are coming from. That Nami needs to be more patient and all of that. And a lot of people are saying yes. So Nami needs to be more patient. Nami needs to own what she has got. That Kabiasi has fought a lot for her, and she needs to reciprocate by making effort to also fight for Kabiesi. Delarite, this is what people are saying. What do you think? Whatever you think, please put it down in the comment section. I appreciate you guys so much. Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite, my Delarite. Thank you so much.